What's up, y'all? It's Wormy or Dylan here. I'm actually with a game day vlog. It's been a minute since we have had one. Uh, as you guys know, maybe I graduated from college. So I've been trying to be financially responsible. So I haven't been able to make the trip out to Nashville. And I was also going through like a bunch of senior thesis, uh, final exams, stuff like that. So I wasn't able to really have time to come out to a game responsibly, so I didn't have much content that I could make. However, me and sorry, so shaky. Me and fellow Nashville SC YouTuber Uncle Mad started a podcast called the 615 Locker Room Podcast that we upload weekly. Go check that out. All the descriptions will be, or all the links will be in the descriptions. But it's like 1 a.m. I'm recording this intro because tomorrow will be game day. I have some other tasks I have to take care of, but I kind of wanted to just be able to go straight into it tomorrow. I'm actually in a weird background. I had a job interview down here in Nashville, and they provided lodging for me. I don't want to name the college or name the space. Well, I just kind of gave a hint that it's a college, but I don't want to name the college. You may have seen a name somewhere. It probably doesn't matter. But hopefully I land this gig and I can be able to give you guys Nashville game day vlogs every week. If I move down here, one of my goals is to also become a Titans season ticket holder, whatever. It's late. There's actually a tornado watch right now and some pretty heavy storms. So I'm trying to stay up, watch that, make sure safe. That's not something I really deal with back home. So it's a bit of uncharted territory for me. But yeah, so tomorrow we face DC United. McNaughton's out with a knee injury. I was hoping to see him again. You guys know that I met him. He's on my jersey. We talked for a while. Really cool dude. So I was hoping that he had a little homecoming tour type deal. We do get Randall Leal. He has been doing decent. I think he got like 2 assists last game or something like that. But him staying off of the injury report is the true accomplishment there. So it'll be interesting to see him play because I've never seen him play. I haven't even seen him play on TV. Besides like old clips that I didn't really pay attention to because I didn't need to. So that'll be exciting. I'm predicting a 3-1 Nashville win. Hani Mukhtar scores a brace. I gotta pick up the Pride top from the team store. The winds are getting heavy outside. And then a buddy on Discord wanted me to pick up a scarf for him, so I gotta pick that up. I already ordered it. So maybe I'll film at the team store. That process, maybe it's just walking in and picking up a bag. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to do something that I haven't done before, and that's participate in the supporters tailgate. I'm gonna go help them set up. I already talked to one of the backline like leads or whatever, so I'm gonna go help set up. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, and then I'm hoping to check out the public fan fest this time around. I've done it kind of before, but it's a little bit weaker, so we'll see. Hopefully this bad weather tonight doesn't mess things up, mess up things too much tomorrow. It's late, guys. I had like an all-day interview process today, so I'm out of it, but I wanted to go ahead and get this out of the way. And then, yeah, so hopefully you guys find this interesting. Go check out the 615 Locker Room Podcast. Check me out on Twitter. That's where you get your more consistent uploads until I can figure out a way to get down here full time. What's up, y'all? So I just helped the supporters section. I don't know if you can see them over there. I just helped them with setup. I was going to pick up my mobile order. I hope I'm going the right way. I have no clue. But yeah, that was cool. Maybe I'll go back down there. A lot of the people kind of, were hanging out together, and it felt weird to kind of try to intrude, or join in on their conversations because, obviously, that's my first time there. I don't know. I'm socially awkward, so that doesn't help a lot. But I did my part in helping set up, and I'm heading up to the staircase of death, as you guys probably know it. And I'm gonna pick up my pre-match top and my scarf. And then my girlfriend wants a poster, so I'm hoping that I can snag that for her. And we're gonna have a good day. That was a weird experience. Nothing against the supporters groups. That was on me for being socially awkward. But maybe I'll check them back out once it gets a little bit more lively. It was during setup, so not too many people were there. So yeah. Hopefully we can still carry on, push forward. I'm by myself for the first time ever, which is also just kind of weird. I may have a special guest joining me later, but let's head up to the team store. Thanks. So I'm in the team store now, and they changed some things up because this used to be the hat wall, but it seems like this is like the more recent stuff. And here's where some of the hats are, hats and scarves. So it goes to the other side, and yeah, so they changed some things up for sure. But this is basically what it looks like right now. And then here's all the Pride match kits that they have. I got the Pride pre-match kit. This has been one of my favorites that I've seen this year. But shout out the security guard in there. He saw me taking the video and came up to me after and was like, "Hey, you want me to move? I don't know if you wanted a handsome man in your video." And I was like, "You know what, man? Maybe if you hit a pose, I could get some more views." And it was just a good interaction overall. But the wind's really heavy today, so I hope that doesn't affect the audio too much. Damn, dude, they got like a canine black lab walking or something. That's pretty neat. But yeah, I got this kit, got the poster for my girlfriend, and then the scarf for my friend on Discord that wanted it. So I'm just gonna chill up here for a while as the festivities open up and such. But yeah. There's grilled cheese truck out here. I ordered the quesadilla milk. There's the options, so I will give a review of it. I just realized there's super loud music out here, but this is the quesadilla. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I'll come back to you. Ignore the music, sorry, but that grilled cheese was so fire. The grilled cheese gourmet Nashville. Go check it out. It's so good. I don't know if they're only food trucks or they have a restaurant as well. Also Hyundai. I talked to some of the guys there, super friendly. We got FIFA World Cup going here. They got saying they gave me a free shirt, pop socket, and a koozie. So it's super cool. So check that out. I don't want to get too political early in the vlog, but they had a bunch of pride booths set up, and it's super cool to talk to everyone. It's really important, especially if you have a loved one, to kind of stay up to date with the legislator and stuff regarding that. And later we're going to get a bit more political in terms of some of the supporter group stuff happening right now that I'm sure you all have seen. But I'm just chilling in public plaza right now, drinking the beer of the season and vibing to the chain smokers. So And so he asked us for directions in the fan parking lot. Oh. And that's how I met him.
Oh, yeah, that might be the owner's daughter.
Yeah, it could.
It's interesting they have two buses.
We made it into the stadium. We were sitting where the players come in. We saw the team bus for DC United. It was pretty cool. This guy tried to start tapping. I've never noticed it here, but I got their burger with the Vito cheese, and it's pretty good. Um, thing is, they gave me this cup, which I know is like a on their on Nashville's uh, sustainability night. They pass these out, which there's no lid, which is kind of like um inconvenient, but in terms of sustainability, it makes sense. But we made it in here. I'm enjoying this, and then I'm gonna go find my seat in the supporters section. You just got too much. This is it. But may change it, become too close, and I won't be able to see that. The lineup just got announced, and we have Bunbury starting over Surge, which is crazy. We figured it was going to be an experimental lineup, but I did not see that from the initially go through. I'll post the lineup here probably. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, so the video kind of cut short pretty abruptly. Um, to be honest, I was kind of completely out of it by halftime, and I just decided to go ahead and head home and finish the game at home or the place I was staying. Um, it was just referee side is pretty abysmal. I'm going to be honest. I'm normally not one to kind of crap on the refs, but it was tough. The first goal called back offside was really insane to be frank. Um, Other than that, DC United just they kept like holding the ball back, and they weren't really allowing us to do anything, and they were just playing super quiet, super safe, and there was a lot of time wasting that happened. And then the early-ish stoppage of an added time is just it was all nuts. It wasn't a good game, but we also weren't playing it like a normal game, and we are obviously prioritizing Open Cup, which I'm cool. I'm cool with. I mean, it makes for a boring game to go watch. Like, it sucks that I don't get to go out often, and two of the games that I do, it ends in 0-0. That sucks. But that's a selfish thing, so that's fine. I can get over that. Um, if we can get some sort of trophy, I think that's kind of the goal of the season. I think BJ Callahan has mentioned multiple times how much Open Cup is being prioritized by him. So if we can bring home a trophy from that, I'm cool with fudging up some of the league games. To be honest, because I mean most of the MLS like regular season stuff, like games don't super matter as much as other leagues. So yeah, and I kind of wanted to touch on some things outside of the game. I think the game was what it was, and there's not too much that I can offer to add. Obi's up scratching himself. Um, but I just want to kind of reiterate with the supporter group tailgate. I got there super early because I wanted to help set up, and I think that like hurt and helped my experience because the only people there were the people that have have been doing it for years. So they know each other a lot, and it felt not like clicky, but some of the people I walked up to and like tried to talk to just sort of it seemed like I was annoying them, to be honest, but and that could just me being self-conscious about meeting new people, being socially awkward. But next time I go, I want to try to still come a little bit like after more into the tailgate to see if my experience changes at all. Just because I don't think it I didn't have a good experience this time, and I don't think it had much to do with the supporters groups at all. I think it was mostly in my head and me. So, still go support the backline. They make soccer what it is in Nashville and across America. Um, so, I just wanted to reiterate that I don't hold any grudges, and I did not want to like bad mouth or bad talk any of the supporters groups because I do I cherish and appreciate them. It's just me. I had a weird situation, and I also don't want people to see earlier in the video, and that kind of hold them away from going in the future. But I was talking to someone in the Discord who invited me out, and I was like, hey, I want to come early and help because I don't really get to do my part much. And I went and I helped, and I had a good time, and that was fulfilling for me. And then he texted me after, and he was like, hey, thanks so much for coming out. So that was cool. I'm rambling about it, and that's because I feel weird about it because I was upset with myself that I didn't like get out there and be super social and make a ton of friends. And I mean, maybe I was expecting the wrong thing, or picture the wrong thing in my head. But I'm gonna change topic off of it because I feel like I'm gonna accidentally say something that comes off the wrong way, and then I have the supporter groups mad at me. But that's not at all what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to explain my experience and why maybe other parts of the video felt a certain way. Because I do feel like this video kind of came out poor. I did more stuff in it than some of the other vlog. But it was kind of poorly filmed. I don't do much at the games. My goal is to get like a head cam or like the Ray-Ban glasses because whenever I go places, I like to live in the moment, and I also want to make good videos. So like beforehand and after, I can do good videos because I'm less out of the moment. But during the game, I want to watch the game. So I think that's something that my co-host to the 615 Locker Room podcast, Matt, does a lot better than me. Is he records a bunch of the game and gets those good, exciting, and even those frustrating moments. So go check his videos out. I know he's on vacation right now. Those are cool too. But yeah, I feel like this video was another one that was like, I don't know. Hopefully, if I get to the opportunity to move down to Nashville, I can invest a little bit more into this because I do have fun being creative and showcasing things through this. Through this meme and through the podcast, obviously. I think also with experience with supporters groups and kind of how I feel the video turned out, also because I got a call for an interview to come down there on Tuesday, and the day before I couldn't sleep. I was just when big events happen, I just normally can't get to sleep. So I didn't sleep, and I had to leave here at 5:30 in the morning to go there, be there at 8:30, which also I lost an hour. So I had to be there at 8:30, get back, interviewed from 8:30 a.m. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but this is the moment for that. I had to get there at 8:30 a.m. to start interviewing until I think we went about till about 2 p.m. And then that night also was some like tornado watches watches, and people like in the Discord and on Twitter were kind of blowing it up a lot, which I'm sure there was people affected. Luckily I wasn't where I was, so I was kind of nervous about that too, because we don't really get that often here, so I felt very underprepared. I was in a space with like none of like my stuff, and all I had was like a Brita. I had a Brita and toilet paper. So like if anything went down, I would have been super out of place, not knowing where to go, whatever. So I think that all played into the next day of the game day. But yeah. And as someone in the space, I feel like I need to talk about this and address this, and we're going to talk about it more, I assume, on the next recording of the podcast. But I just want to come in here and say that I stand with La Brigada De Oro. What's going on is terrible. Nobody should feel unsafe going to a soccer match. Nobody should feel safe going anywhere. You shouldn't feel unsafe in, your home country. We're supposed to be a country that is, provides opportunity and is, the greatest place on earth to live, and we're just not that right now. So I stand with you guys. I understand my privilege and know that I have no clue what it's like to feel that way. But I want to reach my arms out in support of you guys. If you can, go check them out and give them all the support you can. They weren't at the tailgate this the week that I went, and I don't know when they plan on being able to come back, which is frankly bullshit. So I stand with you all, and my heart goes out to the families affected, and any hatred or any discrimination that is left on the comments of this YouTube video will be deleted. If you want to talk about this, how I feel, and whatever, you can reach out to me on Twitter, and we'll have an adult conversation. But a lot of this is rooted in things that are outside of politics, and rooted in it's just racist. A lot of it's rooted in racism, the way that it's systematically being dealt with. It hurts me to hear about people that share this community with me hurting, and I just wanted to put that in here for a little bit of awareness, for if anyone sees it that can make change. Do your part. But so I felt an obligation to say that, because I asked for things from you guys. I asked for views, likes, go listen to the podcast, and I feel like it's my part to also return what I'm taking out, put it back into the community, and ask you guys to go do what you can to help La Brigada De Oro. So that's been it for this video. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to me about the game. Drop any comments. Hopefully it wasn't too hard of a watch or too bad of a watch, but I feel decent about it. I have plans, if I can land the Nashville job, I have plans to invest in this and make it better content. And of course we have the podcast that comes out weekly. Matt's been on vacation, so it hasn't, but I did a live stream over on the 615 Locker Room Podcast YouTube. I did that last week for the game, and then this week obviously we have the game day vlog. So yeah, I'm planning. You know, if I can tinker and make things happen, I'm planning to do big things, and hopefully, maybe we get some season tickets to another Nashville sport. Who knows which one it is, but it's a bad one, a bad sport. Or not a bad sport, but a bad team in the sport. And I know that will really narrow it down to where you guys know that it can only be one Nashville team that way, because only one Nashville team has ever struggled ever, right? Not all of them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, comment, turn the bell on for notifications. Go check out the 615 Locker Room podcast. We're on Spotify and we are on YouTube. YouTube has a video format. Spotify is audio only. Go follow me on Twitter, Wormy Tweets, and I'll give a shout out to Uncle Mad, my co-host. Go check him out across everywhere: YouTube, Twitter. He has Instagram. His vacation vlogs have been super good. But yeah, remember, always make sure to... Dinner's done. I'm about to eat good. Make sure to support the Backline Collection. I'm going to go get this before it burns. Thank you guys. Enjoy your night.